out on that field today, ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You ought to make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We ready? And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! It's a wrap. Game over.
Oh, man. No, this game is not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break. Powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3. And I'm running around right before I'm supposed to go live on the set. And it's just crazy here. Intern's been doing a great job and sending me stuff up to the minute right before we got started. So trying to make sure I got it. And I got these new glasses, and they don't have the glare resistance. So everything I do, you can see in my glasses. So I don't like it. It makes me look different. So I might have to go to the contacts for the show. I don't have a stylist, so I need a stylist to tell me which look looks better. I'll need all the dark patches under my eyes to get taken care of, So anyway, the stories of a TV personality. So anyway, it's Winning Wednesday. And, man, we got a lot to talk about today. First, though, we got to shout out to Hygh of BS3 TV, the casual highlight podcast. And the brother won the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Hygh had 10 wins this week. Second was 9, and then a lot of folks had 8, but a lot of folks were below 8, under 500 this week. 45 contestants this week, 45 contestants, and I think the majority of them were under 500. So it was a tough week for a lot of people, but Hygh got 10 right out of 16 games. He was the winner. We're going to shoot him $500 cash. We're going to shoot him $50 cash for this week's winning. At the end of the year, if you're in the top 6, then you can win $500 cash. So you got to be in that top 6 by the end of the season. If you have not played yet, you can still get in. All you got to do is have your picks to me by this coming Thursday, tomorrow at 6 o'clock Central, 6 p.m. Central. I got to have your picks. You can text them to me at 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. Or you can email them, aj@jonesmediaandent.com. That's aj@jonesmediaandent.com. And you'll get a response back from one of our interns that says, gotcha. So don't send me any suggestive messages. Don't propose marriage to me, anything, because the interns are watching my phone and my email. So you keep it 100. Keep it 100. All right. So Hygh, as soon as I hear from him and get his Zelle or Cash App, we'll be shooting him out his money. Now, here's what you got to do. For your picks, make sure you pick the Thursday night game tomorrow, pick all the Sunday games, and then for the Monday night game, give me the winner and the exact final score for both teams. Don't give me a total. Give me the exact final score for both teams. That way we have multiple tiebreakers that we can use. All right? And again, have those to me by 6 p.m. Central tomorrow, and you are in. You are in. All right? Get that number 832-403-5005 or email aj@jonesmediaandent.com, aj@jonesmediaandent.com. Man, got some good games tapped for this week. We're going to talk about them, but I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, we're going to hit the power rankings for the MEAC and the SWAC. Power rankings for the MEAC and the SWAC. We'll talk about some of those upcoming games. Y'all know I'm HBCU through and through. So hit me up, and we'll do that when we come back right after this on the lunch break, powered by Jones Media and Entertainment, better known as JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3.
Sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon, and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
All right. We're back. Don't adjust your TV. Yes, I did a wardrobe change. So y'all hang on. I just threw on what I was planning to wear today. So anyway, we're live. All right. So anyway, quarterback or power rankings for the SWAC and the MEAC. We had some good games last week. Let me get to those games from last week. Hey, Keith Hennick. Al Hygh, what's up? I need that Cash App or the Zelle. Text me, 832-403-5005, Al Hygh. 832-403-5005. I need that Cash App or the Zelle so I can get you that 50. Some good games last week in the SWAC. Week 3 of the SWAC. Jackson State is the team to beat. And if anybody wants to argue that, listen, argue with a relative. Don't argue with me, because 66-24 over Grambling, reportedly one of the better teams in the SWAC. It was not a contest. It was not. First half, or at the halftime, it was, what was it? 21-17. Jackson State outscored Grambling 55-7 in the second half. 55-7 in the second half. Grambling, I'm sorry, but Jackson State is the real deal. Holyfield. What's up? What's up? What's up? Also, Austin P beat Alabama A&M 28-3. Texas Southern shocked the heck out of Southern University 24-0 up in Arlington, Texas. And I did not see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. Pine Bluff got rolled by Oklahoma State, number 6 team in the country, 63-7. Incarnate Word, one of the top teams in the FCS, they beat Prairie View by the score of 34-14. Prairie View is going to be pretty good, by the way. Bubba McDowell's got them playing pretty well, and they're out there challenging FCF's elites. Delta State beat Valley 28-17, and Alcorn beat McNeese 30-19. Didn't get a lot of love. Didn't get a lot of love. Should have gotten a lot of love, but didn't. So let me give you my power rankings for the SWAC and the MEAC. Yes, Al Hygh. That number. Let me give it to you. I'm gonna type it in. 832-403-5005. There you go, Al. There you go, Al. In fact, if you can call in, we'll take that too. We'll take that too. The power rankings for the lunch break. SWAC and MEAC. Let's get them. Let's get them. For the SWAC, number 1, Jackson State. Not even close. Surprising number 2 is Alcorn. I got number 2, Alcorn, because of the way they're playing all these other non-conference schools. I think Alcorn is going to be a great team in the SWAC. Number 3, I got Alabama State. Alabama State looks like they trying to do something. 2-1 on the season. Won the MEAC SWAC Challenge for the first time since 2018 for the SWAC. I believe they're going to do something. I have not given up on FAMU yet. I got them at number 4. I got Prairie View at number 5. Grambling doesn't fall too far. Got them at number 6. I got to give TSU some love. At number 7 because of that shutout of Southern. Right behind them, I've got Southern. Then we go Valley, Alabama A&M, Arkansas Pine Bluff, who I know there's going to be some people mad at me because Pine Bluff's got 2 wins on the season already, but who did they play? Come on now. I need them to win one in the SWAC. It's been a minute since they've done that. So we'll see. And then Bethune down there at the bottom. So again, without any commentary, Jackson State, take a pause, breathe, wait on it, then Alcorn, then Alabama State, then FAMU, then Prairie View, number 6 Grambling, number 7 TSU, number 8 Southern, number 9 Valley, number 10 Alabama A&M, and boy, they got a long way to climb to get back up, number 11 Pine Bluff, and number 12 Bethune. That's what I got in the SWAC. We take a break. When I come back, we'll do the MEAC next, right after this on the lunch break, powered by Jones Media and Entertainment, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3.
This is a BS3 network presentation.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
Big shout out to Mr. BS3 himself, Mr. Hygh. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry, BS3 Network himself, Mr. Ben Sutter III. Hygh won the $50. Ben Sutter III is checked in, shouting out congratulations. Big shout out and congratulations to you too, sir. Big shout out and congratulations to you too. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. All right, before the break, I was breaking down the SWAC power rankings. Again, got Jackson State number 1. Alcorn, because some folks are, real particular on how you pronounce that. Number 2. Number 3, Alabama State. Number 4, FAMU, and that might be an emotional pick. I really might need to have FAMU down below Prairie View and Grambling, but I don't. FAMU at number 4 for right now. Number 5, Prairie View. Number 6, Grambling. Number 7, Texas Southern with a very impressive win over Southern University. Number 8, Southern. Number 9, Valley. Number 10, Alabama A&M. Number 11, Arkansas Pine Bluff. And number 12, Bethune. That's what I got right now. Again, this is not our power rankings. This is mine. This is the lunch breaks power rankings. All right, let's jump over to the MEAC. A team that I really think is going to make some noise this year in the MEAC, North Carolina Central. They look real strong offensively and defensively, and they're very well coached. I got them at number 1. Number 2, Delaware State. A couple of wins already on the season. Number 3, South Carolina State, the reigning Celebration Bowl champ and the defending MEAC champ, is right now at number 3. Number 4, I got Morgan State. Number 5, I've got Howard. And number 6, surprisingly winless, is Norfolk State. And I don't expect them to stay there, but we'll see how things work out. Again, number 1, North Carolina Central. Number 2, Delaware State. Number 3, South Carolina State. Number 4, Morgan State. Number 5, Howard. And number 6, Norfolk State. Those are my power rankings this week for the SWAC and the MEAC. Now, let me get to their games real quick. And tell you who I've got and where. All right, Hygh, I got your message, brother. Let me type back received. We'll be shooting over his $50 here in just a second. All right, let me get to these games, though, for this week. Scores this week in the SWAC. Grambling is going to visit Bethune Saturday, 1 o'clock Central. Grambling at Bethune Saturday, 1 o'clock Central. I'm going Grambling. Mississippi Valley gets to go down to hang out with Jackson State. I got Jackson State. The question will be, how close will Valley be to Jackson State? That's what I'm looking for. All right. Texas Southern's going to go up to UT San Antonio Saturday at 2:30. I got UTSA. Prairie View heading down to Alabama State. This will tell us a lot. Is Alabama State for real? Is Prairie View ready to get it going now that SWAC play is underway. I've got Alabama State at home. And then you got Alabama A&M hosting or visiting FAMU. Alabama A&M heading down to FAMU. I've got FAMU at home. No Akil Glass this year, Alabama A&M. FAMU at home. And in my opinion, big. And then Pine Bluff goes to Alcorn. Pine Bluff goes to Alcorn Saturday at 6. I've got Alcorn. But boy, if Pine Bluff pulls that one off, I might have to rearrange myself. I might have to recondition myself and say Pine Bluff is better than I thought. Let me go back down these with no commentary. Here we go. Grambling at Bethune. I've got Grambling. Jackson State hosting Valley. I've got Jackson State. TSU, Texas Southern, going to UT San Antonio. I got UT San Antonio. Prairie View visiting Alabama State. I've got Alabama State at home. Alabama A&M at FAMU. I've got FAMU. And Alcorn hosting Pine Bluff. I've got Alcorn. All right, that's the SWAC. Let me give you the MEAC. And I'll take a break. Let me give you the MEAC for this week, and I'll take a break. Merrimack at Delaware State. Merrimack visiting Delaware State. I'm going Delaware State on that one. St. Francis, PA, visiting Norfolk. I'm going Norfolk with an upset. Virginia Lynchburg at Central. And South Carolina State at A&T. North Carolina A&T. I don't know. A&T is winless this season. South Carolina State 1-1. I think South Carolina State comes home with a win. They ain't scared of A&T. They've been balling against A&T for a while. I'm going A&T. Let me give them to you real fast. No commentary. Delaware State over Merrimack. Norfolk State over St. Francis, PA. North Carolina Central over Virginia Lynchburg. And South Carolina State over North Carolina A&T. Take a break. Be right back. Getting into the quarterback power rankings, NFL, when we come back right after this on the lunch break.
Discouragement, sorrow, distance. Your arguments cause damage to your family. The hurt leads to divorce. You feel like there is nowhere else to turn. But there is hope for you. That's where we come into play. There is an overcomer that lives inside of you. One ready to take on the world as you leap for joy, living in victory. You'll grow to love yourself and others. There's life after divorce, and you can claim it today. Get Over Divorce, where your new story begins here every Thursday on YouTube and Spreaker.
The last hurdle, the story of Olympic hurdler Dr. Sharifa Barksdale, going to be coming to a theater near you or to a streaming service near you. We're still working on those details. So y'all keep it right here for more details. All right. Keep it right here for more details. All right. Let me get back to this now. We've talked about the power rankings for the SWAC and for the MEAC. Talked about who I think is going to win this weekend in the SWAC and in the MEAC. Now let's get to the NFL. Last season, I did quarterback power rankings by passer rating. This year, we are going by passer rating, but I'm also giving you completion percentage as well. Passer rating and completion percentage as well. The reason being is there is this myth, there is this false narrative that certain quarterbacks that look like me can't be accurate. I got a guy that you will not believe had the highest completion percentage of the week, and his name ain't Aaron Rodgers, his name ain't Josh Allen, his name ain't Tom Brady. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Passer ratings, lunch break, quarterback power rankings. This week, number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Passer rating of 127.9, completed 73% of his passes this weekend. This past weekend. What's up, King Dog? What's up, King Dog? Number 2, the quarterback that everybody done fell in love with, and I'm proud of him because look at his completion percentage. Josh Allen completed 75% of his passes. A passer rating of 123.7, under Patrick Mahomes. At number 3, pay that man his doggone money. Lamar Jackson, a passer rating of 120.1, completed 64% of his passes. And oh yeah, by the way, the dude is throwing touchdowns. And y'all still won't give him no love. Lamar Jackson, where is he? Hold on, let me get to him. Why is my thing acting crazy? All right, here we go. Lamar Jackson has 6 touchdowns against 1 interception. Pay that man his money or let him go. Let him go and prepare to figure out how to stop him. At number 4, Tua, I'll be god doggone Tagovailoa. 116.5, 71% passer rating. And oh yeah, by the way, they tied for first place in the AFC East. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5 is Justin Herbert. A lot of folks thought he would be in the top 5, and he is. 112.5 passer rating, completes 72% of his passes, but he got his butt kicked by Patrick Mahomes. Carson Wentz? Who? Carson Wentz, 100.3, 66% completion. Number 7, another often maligned, much criticized Jared Goff at number 7, 100.2 on the passer rating. Only completed, though, 58% of his passes. Only. And there he is, the man that nobody wants, but nobody can live without. At number 8, Jimmy G, also known as Jimmy Garoppolo, 100.1, rode in to save the day, completed 62% of his passes. All right, let's go to the next, number 9. Number 9. I'm not going to call this man Danny Dimes. I don't give a doggone what y'all want to call him. I'm not going to call this man Danny Dimes. I am not going to call this man Danny Dimes. Y'all can forget about it. Not going to do it. Daniel Jones at number 9, 99.4% passer rating, completed 71% of his passes, and he's got his team at 2-0. Can't complain. They're tied with the Philadelphia Eagles. Can't complain. At number 10, look at this right here. Oh my, where's Todd Malcolm when I need somebody to kick in the butt? At number 10, Geno, at first they didn't want me, now they all up on me, Smith, 99.1 passer rate. Look at that completion percentage. Look at it. Look at it, 81. The only person close to that 81 out of the top 10, the only person close to that 81, you had Herbert with 72. You had Josh Allen with 75. Pat Mahomes with 73. Tua with 71. But ain't nobody rocking an 81 completion percentage at like Geno Smith. Look at number 11. Again, folks saying these cats aren't accurate. 97.1 passer rating, 70% completion rate. Y'all leave me be, man. Just leave them cats alone. Let them do what they do. All they do is win, 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 no matter what. Number 12, Trevor Lawrence, down there without Urban Meyer playing ball with a real head coach, a real quarterback guru, 96.4 on the passer rating, 68% completion rate. Let's go to 15 today. Oh, my God, it's the Drama King. Way down at 13, behind Geno Smith, behind Jalen Hurts, behind Lamar Jackson, behind Tua Tagovailoa. It's the Drama King himself with a 94.5 passer rating, and he completed 70% of his passes. Now, mind you, I know he's not going to be 13 all year long. This dude is one of the most accurate passers in the game, but he is one of the biggest crybaby Drama Kings there is. Purd. Number 14, the ageless wonder, Joe Flacco. 90.1, 61% completion. And for the new quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, he came in at number 15, 87.2 passer rating, completed 59% of his passes. All right? Let's just go back through real quick. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Lamar Jackson. Number 4, Tua Tagovailoa. Number 5, Justin Herbert. Number 6, Carson Wentz. Number 7, Jared Goff. Number 8, Jimmy G. Number 9, Daniel Jones. Number 10, Geno Smith. Number 11, Jalen Hurts him every time. Number 12, Trevor Lawrence. 13, Drama King. 14, Joe Flacco. And number 15, Cooper Rush. I like it. Who's the Drama King? That quarterback up in Green Bay. Yeah, I like that, King Doc. Oh, my gosh, man. I'm telling you, bro. Now, if you got quarterbacks out there that you want to know where they rank, I didn't do the top 32, but if you want to know where they rank, hit me up. I'll let you know where your favorite quarterback came in. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
All right, y'all, back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3. It is our Winning Wednesday. Just talked about power rankings for the quarterbacks. Let me say congratulations again to Hygh. He got his money. We sent it over the previous break. He's got his $50. You can get $50 sent to you as well, straight to your bank account, if you are the winner of this week's Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. All you got to do to enter, all you got to do to win is this. Have your picks to me by tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central, just pick the winner from Thursday night's game, all the Sunday games, and then the Monday night game, pick the winner, but give me the exact final score. Give me the exact final score for that game. Email me at aj@jonesmediaandent.com, aj@jonesmediaandent.com, or text them 832-403-5005, 832-403-5005. Get them to me by tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 5 o'clock in the mountain area, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. Get them to me by then, and you are in. Don't have to do anything else. You'll get a message back that says, gotcha, and you know you are locked in, all right? So again, Hygh got the $50 for this week. Hygh got the $50 for this week. You can get the $50 for, he got the $50 for this past week. You can get the $50 for this week. All right, let's go over these games. Let's get to them. Let's get to them because they're going to be some good ones. Real quick, Willie Gibson, your quarterback's at number 16. Jacoby Brissett. He up there balling. A little bit, holding it down until you know who gets back. All right, so Pittsburgh and Cleveland tomorrow night. In Cleveland. Cleveland is a 4 or 5 point favorite. And I'm sticking with that. I've got Cleveland winning that game at home and winning a crucial division game. They need that game. That's tomorrow night. I've got the Browns over the Steelers with the Browns at home. And then Kansas City going down to the Colts. Now, because the Colts are 0-2, they're going to play their butt off. They're going to play their butts off Sunday against Kansas City. It won't matter if they play their butts off. Kansas City going to win that game. I've got Patrick Mahomes throwing three dimes and getting a win. New Orleans going to visit Carolina. I'm sorry, Bakey. I'm sorry. You will once again be coming up with excuses on why you're behind, can't play. It'll be New Orleans with a win over that. Carolina's a 3-point underdog. Texans visiting the Bears. All I'll say is this. The Texans' defense is ranked number 11. Their passing offense is ranked number 29. Davis Mills, if you want to be the man, if you're going to be the man, you got to step up, bro. No excuses. Now, you can't talk about the Deshaun Watson saga. You can't talk about looking over your shoulder with Tyrod Taylor. This is what being a starter in the NFL looks like. Get your behind in there and pull out a win. I got the Bears at home. All right, Bengals at the Jets. I don't know what's wrong with Cincinnati. But you go on and visit a team that's riding high, and Joe Flacco done turn back the hands of time. I can't believe that the Bengals are going to go 0-3 to start this season. I'm going Bengals on the road. Raiders at the Titans. What's wrong with Tennessee? What is wrong with Tennessee? I mean, I still think Mike Vrabel is the best coach to come. He didn't come out of the tree for Bill Belichick, but he was on the staff with Bill Belichick. So I still think he's that best coach connected to Belichick. But he got to get figured out. He's got to figure it out. And Ryan Tannehill, is you is or is you ain't, they baby. Is you is or is you ain't, their baby. Because, I'm sorry, Derrick Henry can't run the ball 99 times a game. Ryan Tannehill's got to make some plays. The defense has got to step up because they got their brains bashed in on Monday night. I'm sorry. Crabs off the Buckeye tree, big bro. I got you, man. I knew you were going to correct me. But like I said, if I got to connect anybody to Bill Belichick some kind of way, Vrabel is the best thing that came from the same building that he was in. Can I do it like that? Donna Coleman-Holman said, Ryan Tannehill ain't they baby. She said Ryan Tannehill is not they baby. I know, man. I know, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean, right? So anyway, Vrabel got to figure it out, man, because a lot of people had Tennessee winning the AFC South hands down, and right now they looking up to Jacksonville. I don't think it's going to be that way all season, but Doug Peterson can coach. Doug Peterson can coach. So we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Al Hygh says the Titans are in trouble. All right, let me see what this game is going to do. Raiders at the Titans. I'm going Titans at home. I'm going Tennessee at home. Jaguars at the Chargers. I'm sorry, Jacksonville. It was fun while it lasted, but it ain't gonna last for long. Y'all gotta y'all gonna lose to the Chargers. Chargers gonna be mad about that Kansas City loss. This is gonna be a good game though. The Ravens at the Patriots. Now this ain't Ray and them against Tom Brady and them. This is the new Ravens against the new Patriots, but it is Lamar Jackson all day, every day against that Patriot team. The thing that I'm worried about with the Ravens is their defense. What's going on, man? How you get walked down by the Jets? How'd that happen? That just it's not supposed to happen, and it cannot happen again. I'm going with the Ravens in a tough one over New England. I'm going with a lot of road teams, and I don't like that because a lot of road teams don't do well, but they're in the same time zone, right up down the street. I got Ravens over New England. All right, Bills and Dolphins. Here it is. Bills at the Dolphins. We'll find out if Buffalo's for real. I'm sorry, we'll find out if Miami is for real. We will find out if Miami is for real. What I like is that Buffalo defense. Man, with Von Miller and with my guy from here, U of H, Ed Oliver, man, let me tell you, that Buffalo defense is for real. We'll find out if Tua can get it going. I'm going Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo in that one. Again, another road team. Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. Vikings will win that one. Eagles at Washington. Eagles will win that one. That team from Green Bay down in Tampa Bay. Tampa got doggone it Bay. Tampa got doggone it Bay is going to win that one. The LA Rams at the Cardinals. I'm going Rams, but you know what? Y'all done made Kyler Murray mad. Y'all done ticked Kyler Murray off. And he ain't no mouth runner like Baker. He does it with his arm and his leg. So I'm going Rams, but, man, I won't be surprised if Arizona wins that one. Falcons at Seattle. I'm going Seattle because of the, just time zone difference. And I don't know if Marcus has got it under control. Marcus. I don't know if Marcus from Boomerang hasn't figured out yet. 49ers and the Broncos, Jimmy G and the 49ers heading down to Russell Wilson and them. I don't think Denver's coach has it all figured out. I think the rookie bug is biting the hell out of him. Denver's head coach makes some just bonehead decisions, bad choices, and mistakes. So I want to say Broncos at home, but I don't know. I'm going 49ers. And then Monday night, Cowboys at the Giants. I don't think Cooper Rush goes 2-0. I don't think Cooper Rush, everybody's new favorite Cowboy quarterback, goes 2-0. I got to take a break. When I come back, I want to jump on Steve Young's not on his bandwagon, but on his butt. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E.
If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon, and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets. This is a BS3 Network presentation.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
Just a couple of the great shows on the BS3 network. If you got a Roku streaming device, download BS3 TV, and you can see shows like Revelations. You can see shows like the Queen 3 and King podcast. I was on there last night. We were talking about life after miscarriage, and man, I tell you what, it was tougher than I thought it would be to talk about that on that show with several ladies. I think there were 4 ladies on there who had experienced miscarriage. And man, I tell you what, three ladies on there that experienced miscarriage. And, I represented it from a male perspective. My ex-wife and I went through multiple miscarriages, and man, it was an eye-opening topic. It was good to hear the perspective from the women. It's good to share from my own perspective. And then King Dog dropped some interesting knowledge on rainbow babies, golden babies, double rainbow babies. So, man, it was a very, very, very powerful show. But that's how they get down on Queen 3 and King podcast. So be sure and download BS3 TV on your Roku streaming device. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, Donna Coleman-Holman says, what happened to the fan that slapped Kyler Murray? Was it intentional? I think it was not intentional. I don't know the outcome. I know that they were investigating it. But when you go over to the stands like that, I'm not saying that Kyler is right. You're not supposed to, do anything to assault these players or fans or what have you. But I don't know. Just from what I saw on the video, it looked like it was just an unintentional deal. But we'll see. It'll come out in the wash. So that's with that. Steve Young, Hall of Fame quarterback, San Francisco 49ers, played briefly in Tampa. Got on a show yesterday. Hey, Erica with a K, what's going on? Erica was week 1 winner of the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. She had a tough week like a lot of people this week, but she's still in the running. She's still in the running for that top 6. So, Erica, don't forget to get your picks in by tomorrow at 6. All right. So, Steve Young got on the show, and he got all excited about Cooper Rush after Cooper Rush's first performance as a starter this season for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, real quick, Cooper Rush completed 26 out of 44 passes for 299 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. It's a 59% completion percentage. So he wasn't killing it. His passer rating was 87.2. Wasn't killing it. But Steve Young fixed his mouth to say that Dak Prescott should pay attention to what Cooper Rush was doing. What? What the Hades did he do that was so phenomenal that a true franchise quarterback should stop what he's doing and pay attention to Cooper Rush? I promise you, I'm not trying to make this about race. I'm not trying to make this about anything other than sometimes even the smartest people can say some of the dumbest things or do not do a good job of getting their point across. To say that Dak Prescott should pay attention to what Cooper Rush is doing after one game where, yeah, he led him to a win, but he didn't kill it on the way. He rode on the bus to the win. He managed the game, didn't turn the ball over, but all that other nonsense about needs to pay attention to this and needs to get the ball out on time on that and needs to looking for this read that Cooper Rush saw, blah, 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 blah. Hell, Cooper Rush lucked into more than he schemed into. And I'm not a Steve Young hater. I was happy when Steve Young got his first chip and got that monkey off his back walking in the shadow of Joe Montana. But we're not going to get overly excited after one win, are we? To where we're just going to nullify all of Dak Prescott's accomplishments, skill, accolades, and all that up to this point because Cooper Rush completed 59% of his passes for 299 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot, especially coming from a guy who knows what it looks like, what it feels like to be compared and everything related to somebody else. There's not a god doggone thing Cooper Rush did that Dak Prescott needs to pay attention to. Now, if he chooses to do it, so be it. But Steve Young telling him he needs to do it, that's asinine. That's dumb. That's just dumb. That's out of pocket, as we say down in my neighborhood. That's all out of pocket. And, of course, Todd Malcolm, my nemesis, had to tag me on Twitter. And I told him, hey, Doc, you know me. You know me. Stop all the talking. They want Cooper Rush so bad, got to get the people what they want. Cut Dak, keep Cooper, and then get back to me. Anything other than that is just clickbait. If they so hell-bent on Cooper Rush and what he did after one game, cut Dak. Just cut him. Listen, you're going to pay him anyway. Cut him and give everything to Cooper and get back to me. You do that, now I'm ready to talk. Until then, that's just Steve Young trying to get clicks on the show. That's just Todd trying to get under my skin. It's nonsense, man. It is nonsense. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go down these games again real fast. No commentary. Just give them to you who I got. I got the Browns over Pittsburgh. I've got Kansas City over Indy. I've got New Orleans over Carolina. I've got Chicago over Houston. I've got Cincy over the Jets. I've got Titans over the Raiders. I've got Chargers over Jacksonville. I've got Ravens over Patriots. I've got Buffalo over Miami. I've got Minnesota over Detroit. I've got Philadelphia over Commanders. I've got Tampa Bay over Green Bay. I've got Rams over Cardinals. I've got Seattle over Falcons, 49ers over the Broncos, and Cowboys losing to the Giants at home. That's what I got. All right, I got to wrap it up. Don't forget, if you want to get in on the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, I got to have your picks by tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Give me Thursday night's game, all of Sunday's games, and for the Monday night game, give me the winner and the exact final score for both teams. Exact final score for both teams. Email me, aj@jonesmediaandent.com, aj@jonesmediaandent.com. You get a message back from one of the interns that says got him. Text me, 832-403-5005, and you will get a text message back from one of the interns that says got him. All right? As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There ain't nothing you can do about it except for meet me here tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. I got a special guest, Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review, going to be on the show. Got lots to talk about there. And then Friday, I got a very special guest. Houston fans, y'all know him. You probably don't remember him, but y'all know him. When you see him, he'll be on the show. All right? Let's see. All man said what? AJ, I know your money and daughter go to Southern. Does TSU have y'all's number? No, man. They got one little win. It was 24-0. Dooley got to come on, man. Hey, listen. I'll be on the sidelines for one of those games. I got some media credentials down there. All right, y'all, let me roll. Let me get out of here. As always, y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you again soon.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. Number 1, September 21st is Black Women's Equal Pay Day. Yay? Not. According to equalpayday.org, September 21st is the day a Black woman must work into the current year to make what a white, non-Hispanic man made at the end of the previous year. So Black women have to work 21 months. That's the 365 days of last year plus the 279 days of this year to make as much as a white man made in 12 months. And according to census data, it's not getting any better. Today, Black women make 58 cents to every dollar made by white, non-Hispanic men. Just 1 year ago, Black women earned 63 cents on the dollar. Action needs to take place now. Number 2, American poet Amanda Gorman and South Korean pop band Blackpink called for climate action Monday as world leaders were in New York City for the United Nations General Assembly this week. Taking the General Assembly stage Monday, Gorman read her latest poem, An Ode We Owe, urging action on poverty, world hunger, gender equality, and climate change. Gorman, who gained fame as the featured poet at President Biden's inauguration last year, added in her poem that it's not too late to address the issue of climate change. Number 3, with COVID-related school disruptions setting back children around the world, activists implored world leaders Monday to prioritize school systems and restore educational budgets slashed when the pandemic hit. The Summit on Transforming Education called on the world's nations to ensure that children everywhere, from sub-Saharan Africa to the United States, don't fall too far behind. A closing statement from the United Nations after the full-day meeting said 130 countries committed to rebooting their education systems and taking action to end the learning crisis. Number 4, Montana's health department said it will follow a judge's ruling and temporarily allow transgender people to change the gender on their birth certificates. The judge issued an order Monday morning saying health officials made calculating violations of his order, which told them to temporarily stop enforcing a law blocking transgender people from changing their gender. Monday afternoon, the Department of Public Health and Human Services issued a statement saying it would comply with the order despite disagreeing with it. Number 5, Cody Bigsby has been missing from Hampton, Virginia since January 31st of this year. According to police, the 5-year-old boy was last seen in the 100 block of Ranelette Drive at the Buckrow Point townhomes in the Buckrow area of Hampton. Cody was seen wearing all-black clothing and Spider-Man flip-flops. Anyone with information about Cody's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. The best communicator is one who listens. Inhale understanding. Exhale presumption. Wait, I still got more to go. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with the World Changers, Stephen Hill, Myra J., and activist Quinn Townsend Riley as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the American Heart Association. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.